This is Ali coming at you live from LOTT Studios, and we're here with a second episode of Ali's Box Talk. Last episode, we kind of talked about the keys to victory. Go ahead and run them down. As long as Bud doesn't go out there and try to prove how strong he is, I think, he can kind of pick his way to victory, pick apart, Madrimov when he needs to, and, kind of prove that experience is the best teacher. Bud, just keep doing you. 87, that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? Fight your fight, and we'll see what happens tonight. Madrimov, what's his keys to victory? If Madrimov is in fact the stronger fighter, Madrimov has to prove that he's the stronger fighter. He has to go in and hit Bud in the body. Go in and hit Bud is just hit him often, hit him a lot. You don't have to necessarily connect with the face, connect with the jaw, connect with the solar plexus and none of that. Just hit him early, hit him often, hit him a lot. When somebody's coming up in weight, you need to kind of prove to them that, this is a whole nother division. This matchup, we just saw Bud Crawford take on Israil Madrimov. It was a good fight, really good fight. The fight kind of started off slow for the fans there. You heard some boos, you heard some jeers. Fans really got to get off of that. They got to understand that there's two people out there putting their life on the line. So, they got to be tactical. They got to be smart. They got to think about what they do before they do it. So chill with the boos, all right? Just watch the fight. Started off kind of slow, I guess, if you're a casual fan. There's a lot of competition going on, a lot of distance measuring, trying to cut out the ring, keep movements unpredictable. Israel was really good with that. A lot of people were saying that, Bud hadn't seen that type of fighter before. A lot of people were saying Israel hadn't seen a fighter like Bud. Israel was real unpredictable with his movements. Pretty much the whole fight, 12 rounds. I never really seen that out of a fighter. I've seen a lot of unpredictable movements, the awkwardness, but I've never seen anybody keep that up for 12 rounds. Kudos to Madrimov on that. Bud, you could tell that he was adjusting throughout the fight. It was different parts of the fight where he kind of, went in defensive mode. It was parts of the fight where he was really aggressive. This is kind of what we talked about in the pre-fight keys to victory, Bud just having to, show him different styles. So he showed him a defensive style at times. He was getting, hit down the middle with that right, that straight right hand that, Madrimov was throwing. But that was kind of pretty much all he was landing. He looked good. He looked really impressive with his movement. He was in shape. He was athletic. He was, very strong. You could tell by the punches and the movement of Bud's body. Bud might, shook it off or, stuck his tongue out or seen them phase, but, the blow to the body is still pushing you back. That was just Bud's toughness that was, doing the things that we saw inside the ring. So, Madrimov, he was who we thought he was. Bud was as well. Madrimov, really strong fighter. And, Madrimov, he really didn't, do bad. He did really well. But with Madrimov, he just needed a higher work rate. And that was kind of what I was saying about, him needing to punch, punch the body, punch the arms, punch. I don't think his work rate was high enough to get the victory, and that's probably what tipped the scale to Bud. Because when Bud was aggressive in those aggressive rounds early on, in the championship rounds, late 11 and 12, a couple rounds in the middle, when Bud needed to be aggressive, he was aggressive. Madrimov was never really aggressive physically with his punches, and that's probably because he respected Bud's power. Bud came out sharp with that jab. I think Bud has probably the best jab in boxing. He came out really sharp with that. Israel probably respected it and, didn't go in like he does on his previous opponents that we've seen on tape so far. And, that was kind of a thing going in. People didn't really know what to expect, but he showed his versatility. He showed his patience. He showed why he has over 300 victories in amateurs, Amateurs or not, that's over 300 fights. So like I said, it was a great fight, man. I'm glad we got to see it. Let's keep, putting on big fight cards like this because as you see, if you bring it, people will come. So let's see what happens next. This is Ali tuning out. Catch you next time. Ali's Box Talk. Peace.